All right. Welcome back to more FLA Homes. If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate rock stars, Josh. Epoxy Josh. Everybody's been like, where's Epoxy Josh when they're calling in, man? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing excellent. We're looking at some sort of water park here, so we must be talking about a vacation community. Talk to us. What are we looking at?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to go on vacation right now looking at this. We're out in, we're out in Kissimmee, Florida today. We're checking out Reunion, which is a very, very sought after place. A lot of people want to know about it. A lot of people want to live here. We're going to be giving them that opportunity today with some really affordable options, maybe even some rental options. But yeah, man, go ahead and show them where we're at on the map.
Yeah, let's do that. So Reunion, just to give everybody the macro here. Here's Orlando. This is the Disney kind of region over here, and Reunion is actually in Kissimmee, Florida. Okay, it's probably, like you said, the most sought after resort style community for people that are visiting and going to the theme parks, right? So we'll talk a little more about that. But just to give you perspective on like what's around, and actually this one's funny right here. So you have a Publix about 7 to 12 minutes, depending on traffic. Take a look at this traffic right here. This is kind of the ChampionsGate area, okay? And then there's a Publix probably closer to you. Check this one out. 6 to 14 minutes, but check out this traffic right here, right? So go Champs Gate, depending on the time of day, obviously. Disney's 14, 20, maybe a little longer depending on the time of day. Universal is going to be 28 minutes to 50 minutes there. This one says 24 to 35. I swear, I'm going to start reading these things correctly for you guys. And yeah, that's kind of where we're located. And the Orlando International Airport, 28 minutes to about 40 minutes away.
Yeah, so in this community right here, there's going to be a lot of things to do. They've got 5 different pools. We got like 8 different restaurants in this place, all streaming from, bar food to fine dining steakhouses. They even have my personal favorite, a sushi bar, which I would be at all the time if I was there. They have this, they have this beautiful Encore Club Resort. I mean, there's the things in here. I mean, you have that beautiful, beautiful water park behind you. You have this sweet little game room that I'd probably be taking my kids in.
Mm-hmm.
They also have a fitness room here. Couldn't really get the videos of that because there was people working out, and I didn't want them to think I was videoing them. So, but there is one there. But with the 5 different pools, what's nice about that is you have some like this one in the Encore that there's going to be multiple people at. Then you have some like this that if you kind of just want to go spend the day at the pool by yourself, don't want to deal with people, you have some secluded ones as well you can go do.
Yeah, what I like, right, because where we're at, right, and I'll pull up a little reunion map for you. By the way, if you look up reunion map on Google, very tough to find like a good quality breakdown of a reunion map. But Reunion Village is right over here. If anybody's drove on I-4 recently, which we'll get into more of that here, you probably have saw some of these homes being built as soon as you exit the Champions Gate area. And you're like, what the heck is that? That's part of Reunion, believe it or not. Right there by the Orlando, actually, here's the Orlando Health right here. So the Reunion actually goes underneath Interstate I-4, not even underneath, just on the other side of Interstate I-4 there. And what you're looking at are these little pool areas that you'll have. So the luxury of being over here is you'll have access to quite a bit of those little private pools along with some of the other water parks inside of the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of things to do. So we have all the pools in here. They also have 3 golf courses, which the golf courses are private. They will open up some tee times during the summer, but we're in the golf capital. If you're looking for golf, they're still all around you. We have Champions Gate that's right down the road that's got 3 beautiful courses. You have Providence down the road with another beautiful course. I mean, I could go on all day about the golf courses around you. Just know there are a lot of options with golf, even though you can't use the private ones here.
Okay, so even in this, so inside of Reunion Village, which is the section we're talking about today, you don't have access to the golf course in this section?
You get access to the Encore Club. You do not get access to the old water park, and you don't get access to the golf course.
Okay, very nice. But like you said, golf everywhere. My new favorite course. Do you know what my favorite course is?
You have to tell me, man.
Okay, so obviously, it's like Southern Dunes is like home course, right? But my favorite course, and it'll make sense to you when I say it, is Champsgate International. Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
get can't get that out of my mind.
that's a nice course, and
That's a tough
you were just
course.
on fire that day, man.
Hey,
You were on fire
that's a
that day.
freaking tough course. But okay, so what we're looking at right now is just outside of the community. Now, this is considered. Would you consider this Champions Gate? Because this Reunion Village area pushes down into this little section of Champions Gate.
When I'm here, I do consider this Champions Gate.
Okay. But you do actually have the luxury of enjoying this. This is a lot closer to you than pushing up into Reunion. But I mean, what is this? Ford's Garage, Olive Garden. You got the Orlando International Health or International, the Orlando. I'm thinking of Champs Gate International now. The Orlando Health Hospital that's right there. And there's actually a lot more going in. They're redoing right now. So there is an expedite right now on Interstate I-4. I think it's called Grow I-4, Move I-4 Forward. So they're going to be putting in 2 lanes, one going eastbound and one going westbound. They're doing that ASAP to alleviate some of that traffic. That's just one part of like a 5-part project that they're going to be doing, which if you haven't followed my main channel, follow that. I'm going to be breaking that down. We're going to be talking about where I think the home values are going to go in those areas, because there are a lot of people, let's be honest with ourselves, that just dread I-4, right? And that actually hurts some values, people that are living in areas. They're like, I just every day don't want to go through I-4. If this little 5-part thing that they're doing, when I say little, this is a big project. If this really goes through and it works, I think there's some areas that are going to unlock a lot of value, which we'll go into in a whole different video for you guys. But short-term opportunities in this community, yes?
Yes, there are short-term opportunities in this community, and on top of that, you got some really affordable short-term opportunities. You know, it's going to suit pretty much anybody, but especially if you're new to the game, you've been thinking about, wanting to get into the rental properties, start making some side income. This could be the perfect place for you, because you do have the affordable prices, and the property management that I'm going to tell you about in a minute is going to take care of everything for you.
Let's get into that. Let's jump right into that, because a lot of people, and they'll call us, and there's a lot of people that are dabbling into this Airbnb thing, right? Because we live, near Disney. There's a lot of opportunity here. So people are like, I want to buy a second home, or I want to buy a home and have the ability to rent it out. You just had some clients in town that were like, if we can't short term it out, I don't want it, right? So let's talk about the flexibility. Let's talk about the flexibility in Reunion Village. And I know you have some great quality details on the property management side of things.
Yeah, so altogether, you're going to have 250 homes in this Reunion Village. They're going to stream from 1,500 all the way up to about 2,800 square foot. They're going to start in the 400,000 range, which is really, really affordable for the Reunion area, going up to about 560. The HOA is going to be $560 a month. That is going to include your Encore Club membership, which is going to take care of basically everything for you as far as the home goes. They're going to, pressure wash your home once a year. They're going to take care of your lawn. And I'm talking about like full lawn care, not just mowing your grass. Like, they're going to cut your lawn, take care of the weeds, tree trimming, like all that good stuff.
Wait, hold on. There's no weeds in Florida.
I wish.
Yes, people, you have to take care of that stuff, my out-of-towners. Okay, go ahead. So yeah, full lawn though. You said pest control as well.
Yeah, pest control as well. You're going to get DirecTV streaming cable. You're going to get internet. So a lot of stuff's going to come with that, including your access into Reunion. That's what's going to get you that Encore Club membership to be able to go into the resort, go use the water park, go use the pools, all that good stuff. But on top of that, when it comes to the short term, there's another company. They're called LRR Property Management. That is who is going to take care of all your short-term rentals. And when I say all of it, I mean they're going to take care of everything. There is no monthly payment that you're paying to this property manager like, a lot of them you do. The way it's going to work is out of that 100% they're getting from the people coming in and renting the home, 25% of that is going to go to LRR, 75% is going to go to the homeowner. Of that 25%, that's going to take care of, all the maintenance they're going to be doing to your home in the meantime. Like an electrical outlet goes out, toilet clogs up. They're going to take care of all that. You don't have to worry about it. Out of the 75%, they're going to be paying your utilities and then the rest of it, they're going to be depositing into your bank account twice a month. As the homeowner, the only thing that you're worrying about is paying your mortgage and paying your insurance. They're going to take care of the cleanings. They're going to take care of the small maintenance. They're going to take care of the fees, bookings. And what's good about them is they're going to market it on all the major websites like your Airbnb, Expedia, etc. So basically, you're just sitting back and collecting money.
Love it. This is I can't say this is the best way for everybody to get into short-term rentals, but I will say this. If I were to have somebody that wanted to dabble in this lifestyle, this market, right, short-term renting, and I had somebody that was not an expert in it, keep in mind, like, we'll help you buy, sell real estate, but we're not every single day helping you make the decisions. So if you were a little worried about making the right decisions, I would lean you, well, I shouldn't say lean, I would not lean you anywhere. Okay. LRR is a great option for you because they do everything. You won't miss anything, right? And all they do is just work off the profits that you do make versus you doing it on your own. There's going to be so many moving parts. Now, if you're an expert in it, yes, by all means, go for it. But having LRR is extremely helpful. They're not the only property management company inside of, Central Florida. They do a great job for Reunion. But you were saying that, without using LRR, then you can't use some of those Reunion amenities, right?
Correct. Inside of the Reunion Village community, you're free to use whatever property management you would like. You're free to do it yourself. But LRR is the only property management and the only way that, as the renter, your guests have the access to the Encore Club.
Yeah.
So if you use an outside property manager, or even if you do it yourself, when people come and stay at your home, rent it for the weekend, the week, whatever,
Access
they
denied.
will not have access. Yes, they will not have access. And if
which
you somehow
means
try
you
to
can't
figure out
market
a way
it.
to get them in, yeah.
You will not be able to market those amenities because you're not allowed. And they say that too. If you don't use us, you don't get access, and you're not allowed to market it as well. It makes sense because you're not allowed to lie on your marketing, right?
Correct. And
Yeah.
what's also good about LRR is they only do resort property management. So they're not out here, with millions and millions of different homes. They only have 7 different resorts they deal in. So they're able to put a lot of focus on the communities that they do deal with.
I like LRR. I've had a client that has used them before. You can notice when LRR is doing the property management when you're looking through Airbnb and such because they always do the white sheets, white pillowcases. So I just like their ability to turn over a home, right? Whenever if somebody rents your home out for 6, 7, 8 days and then they leave, to have somebody there to clean it up, fix it, have it ready to go for the next people, time is money, right? And so you don't want to miss any days. You want to spend minimal amount of days having the home off of the market or available. Now, great opportunity for people that are also, you don't have to have this as a short-term rental, correct?
You do not have to have it as a short-term rental. You are also free for this to be your forever home, your permanent home, and just enjoy all the amenities and everything the Reunion has to offer itself.
Great for somebody that visits Florida, a couple times out of the year. We get that a lot too, right? And so
Yeah.
there are some places, I think Windsor K, which is like the Pulte product that we've done business in, I think it's like a 30 or a 60-day opportunity for you to stay there out of the year. Other than that, you can't go over the 30 or 60 days. You could do a half year here if you want to. Then you could do, no days the next year and then, live there full time the following year. The flexibility is where the value is because there are no limitations, which I absolutely love. Now let's talk about the LGI product that they're putting out. These are the smaller products right now that they're putting out, right?
Yeah, this one here is about 2,000 square foot. It's going to be 4-bed, 2.5 bath. They do have some bigger products that are going to be coming out really soon. And they're going to go up into, I believe it's the 6 and 7 bedroom homes. So it's going to be a lot bigger, over 3,000 square foot. So they're going to have smaller options, larger options, but they're all still going to be really, really affordable when you're thinking about the Reunion area.
I will say LGI is a very strict builder. When it comes to you going and talking to them directly, I know we talk about it a lot with some of these builders. Like, don't talk to them. If you do want representation, don't talk to them, because what they're going to do is, if you even check on their little postcard that they give you, how did you hear about us? And you say, hey, I've heard about you on Facebook or something. They are going to cut the realtor out of the whole scenario. So they're one of the strictest actually around, believe it or not. But this is nothing to do with the product at all. So I want to let everybody know, if you have any questions, if you want somebody to take you through the process, team at More FLA is the best way to do that. By the way, and this is no knock to anybody, builders and their reps work 9 to 5. I shouldn't say the builders, but the reps do, right? The information we gathered from the rep up there, Josh, inaccurate, right? Like, if you were a buyer and you were to buy based off of what they've given us, they were talking about the property management and what you get access to. It was not freaking accurate. Like, luckily we have you to dig in and find out the reality to everything, but that could scar somebody. They can buy something based off of what they said and it not be true.
Yeah, it was actually it's actually pretty funny. I went out there and got the info, and I mean it sounded magical, like almost the Disney dream. So we started digging in a little bit more. Got a hold of LRR, which was also kind of hard because the person that you have to talk to also works Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So getting the info from them was also hard. But once I was able to figure things out, talk to them, get all the info I needed, I actually spoke to the agent out there and kind of filled him in on, what it was. So he knew what it was going forward as well,
So you're out there teaching the reps, man.
Yeah. Just passing it forward, man. Just passing it forward.
We appreciate that. Now with this, so they're going to be closing out of this little phase here and opening up a new one, but you were saying a larger product potentially?
Yeah, they're going to have 250 out here altogether. And also they sold 50 of those lots to Lennar. So Lennar is going to have 50 lots out here as well, but they're going to be opening up a new series. It's going to be in the same location, but they're going to be opening up a new series out here, and it's going to have the bigger homes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Once that opens in a couple of weeks, you will be getting another video of Reunion Village on the update. Yeah, so as far as incentives out here, I mean, as it stands, just standard. We can, the lower interest rates, just depending on kind of where the market's at, can always buy those down a little bit. The closing costs, most, if not all, covered, just depending on the deal. But what's also a little bit different about LGI is there are certain options where you can do no down payment. So, there's different ways to do the financing with LGI through their lender as well that we can kind of, work based on your financial situation. Yeah, just every deal is going to be different. So it's all going to be a game plan type thing. I mean, it's based off kind of what you're looking for. If you're more focused on saving money on the front end, saving money on the back end, and then we can kind of work on those things beforehand and just get you the best deal kind of in the range that you're looking for. And we do that as good, if not better than anybody.
Man, I like that. I do like that a lot. It's very true. It's not just about throwing an offer in. It's about understanding your scenario, understanding your situation, so we can create the best opportunity for you guys to help out. Okay, if you made it this far, do me a favor. Hit the like button. If you want more information about this, team at morefla.com, or text that number that's coming right above my head. Catch you guys on the next one.
Later.